Hello everybody and welcome to another run of Cavern Kings. We will jump right in, standard, and let's actually try an android run for once, a fixed one. We get the shovel as our melee weapon. Let's see what kind of ranged weapon we get. The harpoon gun. Okay, not a favorite of mine, because it has a large knockback, and this floor is not the best for the harpoon gun. Let me try to get rid of that saw blade right there. Ah, the almost mandatory hiccup for the harpoon gun. So this just shows you where projectile will be. If you have your ranged weapon out, of course. Underwater level, okay. Let's see how this goes. Kind of unfortunate, that little block right there. Let's try to get rid of that. I'd like to get rid of it systematically, but that didn't happen. Okay, well, now the stage is a lot more clear, and it's just in time for the drill to come down, which prevents me of getting more XP. Oh well, guess we'll just leave. Okay, that was a try. I didn't know if my shovel would be able to reach far enough to get rid of the gear, the saw blade. And that is a champion worm. It used to be. Till I killed it. Quiet. Okay. So. Let me clear out some blocks. It'd be nice if I could get some more experience right here. Leave. Underwater again. Under the sea. The biggest problem is that you're just so slow if you walk on ground in those underwater levels. So I try to avoid it by jumping, which you can do infinitely in this underwater level. Well, didn't really get to use my shield yet, which is the power of this character. I think it is only triggered when you hit, and even then it's just a chance to activate. But there will be plenty of chances for that to happen, right? I'm very prone to getting hit. Obviously due to my own faults most of the time, but sometimes you can't avoid it. So we get a very nice item. One is armor penetration, then we get the Cyclops skull, and the straight up damager, which we just picked up. Get as much experience as possible. Maybe a few more. A few more. And let's go. Okay. Whole lot of saw blades. Pretty much out of the way though, so we shouldn't have that much of a problem with it. Okay, well, I didn't get that item apparently. Which is poison. I don't actually know what's the difference between this one and the straight up poison damage. Poison on impact, I think, is the other one. Is this just poison around me? Oh, it doesn't look like it. The other one is the shard that we picked up. Okay, that is bad. Yeah. Level exploding. The whole level is exploding. I know there's a grate there, but on the top left that is, but pretty sure I can't really get through that. It's a bit too risky for me. And we have a lot more stuff to discover in this level. Let's try to not get hit by that block up there. Can I jump up to there? Still not. Now I can. Alright. We just get rid of that saw eye. I saw. Whatever those guys are actually called. And a whole lot of money. Big bag of money. Okay, yeah, well, just seems like a poison cloud at impact point, which is not much of a difference to the other item. But I guess that is the whole difference. Okay. Few goodies on this level, but a bit hard to reach. Let's see if we can do it. Run speed up. Very, very nice. Let's try to get that one. More penetration. Always nice to see that. Okay, well you are a bit too fast. You have to die. Okay, more explosives. Not very nice. Not very nice. And the last chest, and another homesick shard. Okay, boss time now. I want to jump when he does his projectiles, because that should not happen. Oh my god! Get onto the screen again. How am I supposed to kill you when you're not on screen? Reduce cost of chests, okay. And we got one more crate up there. Oh, come on. It's like a maze in here. The knockback from the harpoon gun doesn't help either. More run speed, okay. I haven't had a point yet where I had too much run speed, so I'm always glad when I see that item. And that is now actual poisonous shots. So if they survive, they would get poisoned. Kind of saw that tint on the crate, which implied that. Okay, I think there's no more crates around. Okay, but green champion mob with my poison shots is kind of hard to see if he's poisoned or not. Oh, more run speed. Give me that. And I'll move out. Okay. Well, that enemy didn't actually die. There he is again. Horrible guy. Lot of life. Oh my god! I see that chest right there. Let me get that and get out of here. That was a pretty bad flaw. Okay, reduced cost of chests. Let's get that chest. That I nearly didn't see because of the post in the way. Another Phoenix Pinion, which might be okay. It kind of is passive damage, which I should actually be thankful for. Yeah, that whole TNT thing, I don't really like it. Could have done without it. Ah, the last guy dropped the health up. Guess it's fine since we got one here. Let me drop down, try to get rid of these guys before they actually hit me, and get rid of the spikes. Which I would overlook in the later course of one of these runs. Alright, that was the poison cloud doing work. And those worms lined just right up for my harpoon gun to hit it. And let me move out. Oh, that's a pretty nice floor. Very much like the arena. But do I possess the precision to get into that space? Was enough to get me there one time. And even more run speed. Okay. Now let's actually try to survive to test that run speed. Or melee attack speed. Which will be useful for the later floors. And for digging, obviously. Right, now, I don't know if I can get rid of that TNT without blowing up the chest. I think it doesn't actually blow up the chest. So, let's try to shoot it, I guess. Maybe not a good idea with that many enemies around, though. Okay, that took care of the TNT. Health and a black hole box, which is good, so I don't have to run as far into things to pick them up. I'd like to get the chest. Alright, we're actually at full health, so we don't need to pick that up. And let's head out. Ah, big chest with the parasite. I like the parasite. Okay, I don't like the knockback, especially not with the harpoon gun. In conjunction is bad. But we'll hop down here, and I think... Well, actually, let me just get out. It's not a nice floor. I mentioned this one time before, but I really don't like how you fall through those tiles at the very top. I know that's probably to prevent you from getting stuck in there, right? But they could maybe just open up like one block space where you would then spawn. Okay, now we get at least an additional attack with the melee weapon. So slowly it's starting to actually be useful. Let's get out before we get squished. Throw bomb. Not nice. Spikes right at the edge there. Okay, maybe I can use this to get some height. That was a bad idea. It's alright though, we got the health back. And that chest is there. Oh, the crate got opened. I didn't realize that. Well, if there was an item in there, it despawned by now. I'll have to get along without it. Okay, gonna head out here. Oh, bad boss time. Don't want to stay on top of the boss, I mentioned that a few times. Because that is far too risky. And now there's a health up where I can't get it. Alright, so it's pretty dark. My projectors don't emit any light, so let's head out. I don't think there was anything anymore on that floor. Extra jump. Very good. I'm locked in, so should probably try to get to the spot where there actually is the lock. Okay, I think I threw that key either onto the next enemy or out of the floor. And now I need to get to that door, because my digging power isn't the greatest. Let me get that key and out. Alright, one singular spike. Okay. Got rid of that one. Yeah, the poison cloud is really nice for those guys. The spawners. I actually get rid of all the little guys. I want to get that item. Sorry if I take a lot of damage due to it. I really wanted that item. And let me get out before I die. Okay. Can we get out there? We kinda did. Okay, regeneration. Which is always appreciated. Alright, well, I'll try to get that health up. When there's no enemy spawning, that is actually a possibility. Okay, there's a lot of money there. I don't know, maybe I overlooked some crates. Okay, I'm moving out. Okay. A lot of champion mobs. Oh, locked in, yeah. Okay, well. I wanna get to that chest! If I have to die for it. Okay, let's dig with the increased digging power that we actually got from the chest. And let me move out. Okay, locked in again, but this time the exit is located a bit more to my advantage. Let me try to flatten the ground here a bit. So that my enemies don't jump all the time, which messes up my aim. Let's open that up. In case it gets hectic, which, if enemies spawn inside of me, does tend to happen. Which I'm a bit salty about. Okay. Well, saw blades that I don't need, together with more saw blade enemies that I don't need. I wasn't really able to avoid that projectile, as well as I should probably have been. Okay, well that is kind of defeating the purpose of me going to the place where actually this stuff is. Oh my god. Oh my god. I let too many enemies spawn. Far too many. Come on, get that ice saw blade thing. More movement speed. Alright. Well, sadly I won't be able to get those crates there. Okay, next boss soon. And that is a lot of crates, I just realized. And my greed overwhelms me, which is probably going to kill me. Sooner or later. Yeah, I don't want to get that crate up there. It's only a, I guess, first tier crate. Oh my god, regeneration that I probably can't get anymore, right? No, the magnetic pull wasn't enough to do that. Okay. Well, our digging power is fairly good, which proved to be a big problem in the last ones, that it wasn't that high. Alright, from somewhere we get a double gamer torch, which I did not realize. That is those small spirits coming out of me whenever I take damage. Right, let me get some of those gems at least. Don't want to leave that huge pile behind. And I'm gonna get out. Okay, so this is a pitch black level. I'm just gonna get the few things that I actually can see and then get out. And we got the next boss, which should be easily done with. Okay. So now we're getting a small amount of health back when we gather gems. And we got that sound bug again. And another C4. Second one so far. And we actually fire two projectiles, which I noticed a while ago but did not mention yet. Okay, big golden crate. With a flashbang. Balloon grenade that stuns enemy. Okay, now I read. And that sound bug again. I hope they'll get an update out soon. That really drives me nuts. It's even worse because usually the sound design of this game is really nice. I really love the music, I like the sound effects. But a bug like that messes it up. Okay. An underwater level and a lot of exploding TNT. In addition to it being underwater, it is actually a dark level too. Not pitch black, but darker than usual. I don't even need that help. Alright, and I think I'm just gonna head out now. Alright, that got rid of the saw blade, which is fine by me. Did I really let myself get hit there? We're locked in, so... okay, that crate on the right didn't have anything in it. We're locked in, so we'll have to open this up. Before anything too bad happens. Okay, it's actually already unlocked. That must have been one of the enemy's keys directly flying in. Not that bit of HP. And move towards the exit. Okay. Throw a bomb. But since we're locked in, it won't block the floor completely, which in this case is good. So, a few crates and a chest. Let me just open the chest first. Okay, a lot of items in there. And there is actually a block up there, which could potentially kill us if we don't pay enough attention. Yeah. I think this might be the point where I head out. There's always the risk of getting knocked back into the door. And freezing, which is actually, I think, the first, yeah, first time we got that in that run, which will be very nice. Okay, let's get that item. Get rid of the spikes, although I probably won't get anywhere near to them again. Well, actually, such a large amount of money drops down, I'll be able to risk it, or willing to risk it actually. Okay, doppelganger torch. We're locked in. Let's get this open actually first right now, and then get the loot. Okay, spikes that I didn't see. I don't know if... I think I stepped in it, but apparently I got the health back. Let me actually stay a bit longer on this floor. Get a bit more experience, get a bit more money, maybe some more upgrades, who knows. Enemies at this stage tend to drop a lot more, or maybe it's just because they're more frequent, the enemies that is. Okay, and this is a good time to head out.